What's happening, everybody? Suburban Hiker kicking rocks on day 49 of my 500-mile walk. I'm here at McCoy's Creek Trail in Buchanan, Michigan, Berrien County. I've never been on McCoy's Creek. I've done a bit of research. I'll talk about it as I go along. I think it is a 4-mile trail, 8 miles from here, from beginning to end and back. I'm not sure. We'll check in with the Map My Walk app to find out for sure. And I will stop and read trail signs and data and fill you in. I have a little bit of research knowledge that I did. I'll talk about that as I go along. Anyhow, let's get started. Okay. Well, here's a part of the trail. Here's the sign. Spot the wildlife. The McCoys Creek Trail is home to wildlife from frogs and turtles to many birds and deer. Look around and see if you can find the new bird and duck houses installed by Buchanan Boy Scout Troop 541 as part of Michael Everett's Eagle Scout project. Can you spot these birds? How cool. And we're no longer on a paved path. We have a dirt path, a little bit of crushed stone and rock here. A well-maintained trail, very obvious trail. So far, the only tricky part was connecting the east end of the trail with the west end of the trail, going through the few blocks of the city. If you did not know where you were going, you likely would not find a connection between the two trails. Even with the map, and knowing I had to do some street walking, it was getting to a point where I wasn't certain I was on the right direction. Oh, here's one of the houses, one of the bird houses they were talking about. Spotted it. How cool. Oh, much cooler in here in the shady area. It's getting warm out there in the sun. Now here comes another offshoot on the trail. I might loop around that. I think that is a smaller loop of about a 1/4 mile that exists inside the 1 mile loop. I read that data somewhere, probably back in May. May is when I first started researching this trail. Let me spin this monitor around. Yeah, back in May, I started researching this trail to hike it. And I refreshed my memory on a lot of data this morning for it. But now there are certain aspects that I'm not sure of. But I do believe there is a 1/4 mile loop inside of the 1 mile loop. And I will probably walk that. Maybe. We'll see if I come up on another entrance. That means we'll double track this space, but that's fine. I do want to get the miles in. I do have all day. I don't have anything planned for the rest of my afternoon. I'm not even sure what time it is right now. 2:43 in the afternoon. So I could go for several more hours. We'll see. I haven't eaten yet today. I really don't eat much anymore. Starting to lose weight between working, walking, and I eat when I'm hungry, but a lot of times I just don't feel like eating. There's a road sign up here. Let's see what it says. Okay. How cool. Have birdhouses. Oh, let me spin this around. Birdhouses here on the left. Street sign says 1000 McCoy Creek Drive. Here's another entrance. I think this would be a part of that 1/4 quarter-mile loop. We have a sign here with bird poop on it. Eastern bluebirds can be found along the McCoys Creek Trail and throughout Buchanan. Though eastern bluebird populations declined in the 1970s, the birds have made a strong return, likely due to volunteers establishing and maintaining eastern bluebird habitats. Eastern bluebirds still have competition with house sparrows and starlings, which often take over their nesting sites. Invite eastern bluebirds to your yard by installing a bluebird-specific birdhouse. Make or purchase one with the proper dimensions to encourage eastern bluebirds to nest while deterring competitors. Awesome. So I'm going to take this trail. I think this will be that quarter mile loop. And I think it'll bring me out back that ways a bit where I showed you the other trail. Cool sounding birds. I like the more natural walk path as opposed to the paved bike paths are cool, but I really like earthen trails, especially if it's a natural dirt. A lot of trails, like Potato Creek State Park, a lot of their trails are, or not a lot of them, but some of it, a considerable amount of it is crushed gravel. And I'm not really even a fan of walking on the crushed gravel. Like the natural trails. I have come up on a set of steps. I hear an airplane above. It looks like this is just a lookout. Let's climb up here and see what we're looking out at. This might be a good spot to have some water. Slightly shady. Have a park bench. 2 park benches. And we're looking out over an open field. Let's read this. Eagle Travis Pressey. This tower was constructed as an Eagle Scout project by Eagle Travis Pressey, his family, his scout troop, and friends. The tower overlooks a 65-acre protected area managed by the Nature Conservancy. The project was completed in 2013. Trail Board provided the materials, but Travis and his crew did all the work. This area is part of the headwaters of McCoys Creek. The creek begins about 7 miles to the west and enters this area before winding through the city of Buchanan. This tower is placed on 31 acres of city of Buchanan property. The trail that winds through this area of the tower is on that property. How cool. Got cattails down there. I can see a stream right there. Winds through. I can't see in the monitor. The sun is really blocking it out, washing it out actually. It's a little breezy. We have a little bit of industry back over there. Of course, I hear a highway. Could be US 31. Okay, I sat down. I drank a bottle of water, and I saw this sign. I don't know if I can't even see this on the screen, but a marsh is a type of wetland found at the edges of streams, rivers, and lakes. They are often dominated by grasses, rushes, cattails, and reeds. Woody plants and low-growing shrubs can also be found within a marsh habitat. Many animals can be found in a marsh, including fish, frogs, salamanders, turtles, waterfowl, and other aquatic mammals. Many birds, including the sandhill crane, can be seen in a marsh habitat. Oh, cool. Alright, well, I sat down long enough to down my bottle of water, so I'm going to get back on the trail. We are 3 miles in, and I believe from this point we are now heading back the way we came. I'm going to finish out that loop that I saw. And I think after that loop, we will be actually retracing our steps. back to the entrance. And of course I still want to hit those earthen trails and the wooden bridge that we saw at the very beginning of this video. I really am trying to make shorter videos, but I'm finding that there's so much interesting stuff and data that I want to share. I can't help but share facts and data. I love that stuff. I have an analytical mindset. Data in, data out. I love data. I don't really attach myself to it. I'm just transferring it. So far this has been a pretty snappy trail. I've been walking for about an hour and 20 minutes. Usually I do 3 miles in about an hour, but I'm going kind of slow. Pausing to look at things and such. Fortunately the bugs have been pretty low today. I've only had a few flies following me around here and there. Nothing too perturbing. We're walking on crushed gravel here. I don't know, can you see that in the background? Do I need to turn the camera around? This trail is about the width of a car. 1-lane road width. Perhaps on the way back I won't do as much filming because it's ground we've already covered and discussed. Cool little butterfly. Oh, there he goes. He had just landed. I was going to try and get some footage. Then I scared him off with my big old Sasquatch feet. I don't know where he went. Oh well, perhaps some other time. Wild turkeys are native to North America, can be found in the woods and fields along the McCoys Creek Trail. In the evenings, turkeys fly into the forest canopy to roost. This protects them from predators on the ground. Turkeys are omnivores and forage for acorns, seeds, berries, grasses, and insects. They may also consume amphibians and small snakes. Male turkeys are called toms and have a long, dark, fan-shaped tail. They also have a beard, which is actually a tuft of modified feathers that grow from the center of the breast. Female turkeys are called hens. It is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 84 degrees, 50% humidity. The sun, however, is very warm. Very warm in the sun. I like it. I feel good. I like the heat. I hear my bugs I like so much, the August bugs as I call them. They're cicada. They're fun bugs. I love listening to them. They get so loud. Starting to get pretty good sweat in my eyes as I keep walking along. Noticeable difference when I get in the shade. But boy, as soon as I hit that sunlight, it warms you up real quick. Some more bugs, more August bugs. Cool sound. All these purple flowers and all the little flying bugs on them. You have bees and butterflies, and they smell fantastic. There's just all kinds of bugs in here. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. I'll go to the other side of the trail, see if it's the same. It appears to be. There's bees all over in here. How cool. Giant bumblebees. They're just everywhere. So, let me see if I can get a close-up to some of these. Look at that. There you go, little fella. I can't see in the monitor, so I don't know how well that's getting picked up. The sun is completely washing out the monitor, but what a neat sight. There's tons of bees and butterflies and bugs. Hey, well, while I'm thinking about it, if you could do me a favor, huge favor, so very helpful to me, subscribe to my channel, watch the videos, click like, leave some comments, and then share the video on your favorite social media platforms. That's what I do. If you could do that for me, well, that would be awesome. But even more than that, well, thanks for watching. I mean, really, that's the cool part. I mean, I'm out here walking by myself, but it's cool because I get to share it with you guys. Here's another sign. Let's take a look, see what it says. We'll give it a read. Spot the tracks. The soft dirt or snow on the trail makes it easy for animals to make an impression. Can you spot these tracks? We have squirrel, deer, turkey, rabbit, human, and raccoon. Oh, cool.